Hell, Splinter Snake here with another figure review, or rather, as per usual, figures review. Today we have got the laying on your YouTube Neca Bioshock 2-pack Young Eleanor and Little Sister. Boom, baby! Man, I've really been digging these Bioshock figures, and here we have the latest edition of these two, which we have the two little creepy girls who freak me the heck out. If you play the game, then you'll know that these things are freaky and they're really creepy, and yeah, we shall see. Not really sure what I can really say about these, except that they're freaky. I don't want to give anything. I don't want to give much away about the story, but I wasn't going to bother with these. Then after I got the big sister, I saw there was a cage to hold these, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I will be showing some pictures of that in a bit. But for now, let's have a look at the packaging of these little girls. And that doesn't sound dodgy at all. I'm going to feel wrong a lot doing this review, I feel. Or rather, I fear. Okay, so it says Bioshock 2. Then we have an open clamshell here of the figures. Actually, says nothing on the side, nothing on the top, and then nothing on this side. Just a bit more of the picture going round. Then on the bottom, as you see, we have a picture of, I think that's young Eleanor. Could be mistaken. I don't know which one's which, to be honest. I want to say that's that young Eleanor, and that's the little sister. Because if I remember rightly, yeah, the little sisters are generally like they're grubby and they're barefoot, whereas this one's wearing shoes and looks very clean. So, and I haven't completed Bioshock 2 yet, but I think I'm going to play some today. So anyway, as you can see, young Eleanor and little sister. Turning around to the back of the packaging, you can see here we have a Eleanor Lamb and little sister, and it says here a little bio. If I bring us closer, treated as a science experiment from an early age. You can read that if you want. And you got another little bio that says, little sisters are young girls who have Adam-producing slugs implanted in their bodies. That sounds gross and is just wrong. Way too many levels. And then down here you have that same picture we've seen, I think, on all these packagings. And then right down the bottom you have here the Genetic Enhanced Collection. Again, we've already reviewed her, and we've reviewed the two splicers. All in and out is some daddies! Come on guys, give me some daddies. Really be looking forward to them. Then at the bottom packaging, as per usual, you can see the creators who are responsible for this figure, which is a bit blurry due to the glare. Fortunately, it looks like that's not in properly, so that's a bit unfortunate. But anyway, there's enough for that. Let's crack these bad girls open. Yeah. Once again, just having a quick look at that backdrop. I'm not even going to take it out this time. As you can see, it's the exact same picture we have with the previous ones. There's a bit of water washing in here, and you've got some dark shades in the back and Bioshock at the top. Exactly same as the other two packagings we've seen, just slightly smaller. And we are back. Wait, where are they? Oh, look down there. My god, these things are absolutely tiny. It's ridiculous. But they're so well done. Neca, as per usual, have just done an amazing job with these things. I only really have kind of like, I guess, a gripe and a nitpick. But seriously, these two, they're just amazing. They really, really are. Blown away. I really want some more. I didn't want any and I want more because they're just so cool. I don't know if I'll get any more though. We shall see. So let's have a close look at their accessories, because they each come with two syringe accessories. You got, and then a mini Mr. Bubbles. So let's take a close look at these accessories and the figures. Okay, so straight off the bat we have the little Adam collecting syringe thing, which you see them kind of put into carcasses and stuff, which is all gross and gruesome and that. And these are quite simply, you got like a little kind of jar at the top here, which is browny kind of colour. It's kind of hard to really make it out. It's like a, it looks like a brown, but it looks like it's got some different colours in there. And then you've got like a green, whoops, And you've got like a light green kind of piping going through. It looks a lot darker on camera, but it's not. It's quite a bright green. I don't know why it's looking so dark. Maybe it's just because my brightness is really low. And then we have a big old syringe here which goes in. Man, this thing is making me cringe just at the thought of that. And this is at this scale. I don't know, like this was real life scale. That'd be scary. Yeah, they come with 2 of these, both exactly the same. No differences with them apart from like a hair in between. Really, really nice. Nice little paint apps. They look a bit grubby around these kind of like parts here. I'll use one to point the other. Quite grubby around these parts and these parts. Some nice silver here. And then like some green and some more silver splodging around. Really well done. Nice, simple, but well done. And then the mini Mr. Bubbles. This thing is so cute. That's right. I'm man enough to say the word cute and feel secure with my masculinity. These things are pretty cool because you could actually be these in as a sack boy, which feels pretty cool. And I think if I remember rightly, in Sony Battle Royale All-Star, is it Sony All-Stars Battle Royale? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you could be these as well. Very, very cool. And it's gone a bit wavy, but I'm trying to show you. It's got like a tennis ball, or it's got a baseball for a head, and then like a little pipe, and then it's got like a screw for his little drill bit, and then some string for the legs and body. It looks like it's made out of a sock and a baseball with some bits and pieces attached. It's pretty cool, and it's tiny. I mean, look at that. It's smaller than my nail. It's absolutely tiny. Very, very cool. Now, the best way I found to get them to hold that is to actually clip them and hold onto this part here, which I will show you in a minute when I put the accessories in their hands. But they didn't need to include this, and it's really, really cool they did. Neca, that's awesome. Blown away at this little thing. I kind of want this as a key ring. Then have a look at Eleanor. I'm pretty sure she has a bigger part in the actual grand scheme of the games. Like I said, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've played the games, and I still haven't completed the second one. I haven't even touched the third one yet. So please don't give me any spoilers. But she looks very petite, very like kind of pretty. Apart from if you take out the glowing eyes, she'd actually look really like pretty, you know, and quite adorable for a small child. But with the glowing eyes, it's just creepy. But yeah, you know, it's very simplistic. Some great textures going on in the dress. It's got some real nice texture actually in the back and in the sleeves, and then on the actual gown itself is a soft rubber, which is really nice, although it seems somewhat redundant, and you'll explain that in the articulation in a sec. But really, really well done. One minor nitpick again probably about this figure is, unfortunately, if you look here where the ab crunch is, it kind of peels a bit here. I may be able to heat that up and push that a bit more further in, but I don't know if I'll bother. But that's about the only nitpick really about the sculpt of this one. Really, really nice, very well done. Pretty little shoes on, and then yeah, just really, really nice. I can't really complain. The whole thing's kind of like a creamy kind of colour. There's not really much to it, but those creepy eyes, I can't get over them, they're proper creepy. But yeah, a nice little figure. So let's check out the little sister. And now the little sister, as you can see, she's a lot different, a lot grubbier. Her dress is all dirty and filthy. Her feet are filthy as well, and they're barefoot. Just everything about her is a lot dirtier. Not ideally what you'd like to see young children being, you know, kids being kids and getting grubby and that, but this is like to a whole new extreme. And again, them eyes. And these ones are even creepy, they've got like shading around here. So if I bring her in, see, she's got kind of like clean glowy eyes. She's got like dark shading around her eyes. Ooh. But apart from that, they're identical. They're identical from the neck to the lower knee, but they do have different feet and of course different paint apps. But apart from that, they are identical. Really, really well done. Great paint apps, amazing paint apps. I mean, just look at how grubby this figure looks. It's absolutely phenomenal. And just really, really blown away about the sculpt of this one. Again, something to point out is that the hair here, nice paint apps in the hair. It's got a bit of like highlight in the brown, and this is a soft rubber, so it wouldn't hinder an articulation at all. So Neca, again, just a fantastic job. Blown away. Okay, size comparison. The girls stand Just about 3.5 inches tall. That looks a lot clearer on my camera than it does in my naked eye. Standing next to Lady Smith Splicer, a Crawler Splicer, and a Big Sister. Standing next to the usual suspects, Bucky Cap, Spider Girl, Superior Spider-Man, and Hyperion. Okay, so let's move on to articulation, but just before we do, we want to go over a slight nitpick with these figures. Unfortunately, they're not the easiest to stand because they have such tiny little feet, and the articulation isn't the best for them. They have no ankle kind of articulation whatsoever. They can be a bit difficult to stand, and they're very easily, again, knocked over. Doesn't take a lot. Now, they do have a peg hole, but it's a proper tiny peg hole. In fact, I'm not sure I could fit a pin in there. One pin? Barely. So they both have the exact same articulation. The head is on a ball joint in the neck, so you can go forward that much and back that much, and both their hair is a soft rubber, so it doesn't hinder at all. They can pivot from side to side a great deal, and you can rotate around 360 degrees. The shoulders are on ball discs, they can go around 360 degrees, and they can go out about that far, which is really good because in their puffy shoulders. They have a bicep rotation, which is really quite stiff though, 360 degrees there. Then a single bend in the elbow of about 90 degrees. Nothing in the wrist, nothing in the hand. They then have an ab crunch, so they can go back just a little bit. They can go back like that far, and they can go forward that far. They can do some matrix stuff like anyway, now this is the gripe again, or rather this thing I don't like, is they have V-cut straight hips, so they can rotate on the hip there, and it's about that angle. This is why I say that this is a bit redundant having this as a soft plastic, because you can't really get much out of it being a straight V-cut. But I guess they can kind of do a Spartan of about that, maybe a bit more if you really work with it. I mean, you couldn't even really do a split with them, which is a shame. And then they have a bend in the knee of just under 90, I'd say, and then that's it. There's nothing in the ankle, and like I said, they both have the exact same articulation. Just show the head on this one, as it's the only real difference mainly is I can go back that far and forward that far, and like I said, this is a really soft rubber. I'm actually blown away at how soft that is. Okay, now for their accessories. I'm pretty sure that Mr. Bubbles goes with the little sister. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it goes with the little sister. Correct me if in the comments if you think that's incorrect and it should go with her. But that's what I'm doing. So first of all, we'll put this in her hand. Now, I did get her to hold it with two hands. Basically, you have to bring this one in and then get this one like that, because they're quite difficult to hold. And they don't really hold it very tight. So I clip that on there and then get them to hold it like that. But again, they don't really hold it very tight, so it kind of just sits there. Now with this one, get to hold the Adam collector. I forgot that thing was called Adam. Man, it really has been a long time since I played it. And then, like I said in the video, well, like I said earlier in the video, is I generally kind of clip the tank in the thumb there, being very careful not to break the tank or break the thumb. Can't really hold them around the waist, it's too big. Can't really hold them around the neck, it's too big. Can maybe hold them by the legs. But probably the tank's probably the best suited. Just under the valve there. So anyway guys, that is my review. Final thoughts. Would I recommend these? To be honest, yes, I do think they're really cool. The only real major gripe I have about these figures is the V-cut hips, but you know, that was what Neca was going with earlier on in the days. I mean, they've definitely increased their articulation and gone for much better things as time has gone on. So honestly, I can't really gripe about it. So I would more than definitely recommend these figures. I would try to find them at a reasonable price, so I wouldn't go extortion for them. I know they're getting rarer and rarer and rarer, which is making them harder and harder to find. I got these at a very, very lucky price on eBay, so I'm really chuffed to bits with that. Anyway guys, that is my review. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please drop me a like down below. As per usual, please leave any comments you'd like to add about my channel or this video, or these figures, or anything at all you'd like to ask me in the comment section down below. Just to let you know, my Facebook is back up and running, but unfortunately, as I feared, it's now under my real name. So check the link in the description below and you can contact me on my Facebook if you are interested. And as per usual guys, thanks for watching, keep collecting, and I'm going to catch you in my next one. Bye bye.